We're going to have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
Here's the starting group for Houston. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Malik Beasley out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Harper the pass to Giannis. Here's Rollins. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Thompson. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Beasley outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And it's sent back by Turner. The drive by MP. The shot's good on the assist by
How do you
Prince.
dunk? I want to
8
dunk.
points for him.
Look at MP suddenly catching
you know
the
what buttons
defense
to hit
with
the
their
dunk?
guard down and making them pay.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Prince. Bounce pass from Durant.
Oh, I hit the
Thompson,
wrong button.
and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Turner finds MP.
Nope.
Misses the 3.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now here's Giannis. And here's Harper from the arc. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Prince against KD. Thompson in the corner. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Milwaukee leading by 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's KD. Prince grabs the miss.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for MP. There's 37 seconds left in the first. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And MP subbed in for Rollins. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Josh Okogie. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Anthony. And it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Van Vliet against Harper. Over in the corner, Shepard. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 10. Close in, no stopping MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out to Anthony. Back to MP. Pass to Prince. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Şengün. Van Vliet finds Capella. To halt the run, Van Vliet with the bucket.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Over in the corner, Portis. Prince outside. A 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, here's Portis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bucks with some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Portis, and Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Pass to Durant. Back to Beasley. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Back to Harper. Launches it from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Okay. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. .56 seconds left in the second quarter. Beasley kicks to Thompson for the 3, and it's Beasley that time in the assist by Thompson.
and they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And here is MP after Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Durant. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back right after this.
That's kind of hard, I think. Turbo right stick.
Hey folks,
and
happy you
square.
joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
and time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And a look here now at the Bucks. I don't look at win-loss records at this point.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Malik Beasley out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And with the trend Greg toward a faster pick. He missed watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin?
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Here's Thompson after the basket by Milwaukee. One heck of a crossover there. Thompson's got 8.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Collins with the bucket.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to MP. Giannis dishes to Harper. Puts up a deep 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Smith outside. Beasley with it. Şengün with the screen for Beasley. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Bucks.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
And here is Turner. Şengün covering from deep. Giannis. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here is Smith. Scoreless thus far. Durant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Rollins. From downtown. The shot, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. For 3, Beasley cans it from downtown. Beasley's got 6.
You've got to expect Beasley to put these shots up. He's an effective shooter from range.
Outside Harper. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 47 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's KD.
Oh, man. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on Thompson. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Trent comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Here's VanVleet. After the made shot from Bobby Portis. Count that one. 8 points for him.
For a smaller guard like VanVleet, the floater is mandatory to have in your game.
MP outside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Change here. MV's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Beasley's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Gary Trent is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Green. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Harper in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Pass to Beasley. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job. And the game is about as fair as it can be.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
On offense, here are the Rockets. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Beasley.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
The three from MP. Good. Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Is there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me. Not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Oh, I fell. Should I play another one, Gil? What the hell are you doing sitting here all by yourself, man?
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bucks. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. Seeing where the... All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
You're facing off against another rookie from New England, Cooper Flag. Any extra excitement for tonight's matchup?
Yeah, like everyone else, I watched him play at Duke, and I heard about him all through high school. So I'm excited to see him up close. Obviously, it's not one-on-one, but I want to see how good he really is.
We all. Over to you, B.A.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for Dallas, Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
Irving with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
It's interesting, Sean. So Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Pass to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
MP against Irving. Six to shoot. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
Yeah, he needed that bucket to show there isn't a lid on there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Jacks up with 3. Doesn't go for him.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked. The back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes it a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. The Bucks trail by 4. We've got Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Washington, and it's Flagg in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. From deep, MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Russell against MP with a 9-footer. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Russell's got 14 points for the game. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They've both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. But trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Sinks the tray.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Has to flag. Washington a screen. Here's flags. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. And Davis slams it home.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And he's going for the oop. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Where's my guy
Russell
going?
against MP. Fires for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm
like
not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Irving for 3. Prince grabs the miss. MP against Russell. Harper. MP going to work down low.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's stolen by MP. MP getting it done for Milwaukee. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
You have this
Come
game
one, come all.
right?
The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Mavericks.
Look at the...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Wow. This team has shown trust in him, and now he has delivered.
On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the 2. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Rollins passes to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Harper. Mavericks with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Brian.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down the defense.
Antetokounmpo, left side, launches it from deep. From deep, MP sinks it.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
MP against Irving. From deep. Here's Davis, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Thompson outside. Pass to Flag. Thompson with a screen. Fires from deep. Dallas no good that time either. Milwaukee leading by 7. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Irving finds Gafford. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Gafford. Both free throws good from Gafford. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Antetokounmpo outside. A deep 3 from MP. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Irving, the pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 5 now.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Harper passes to Brent. Now Antetokounmpo. Check by Davis. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Launches it. And it's Irving missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. For 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Flag. They double him with MP. Now here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Milwaukee going... Almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Coffee. Prince is checked in for Trent. And it's Harper in for Anthony. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flag and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The jumper is good.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Here's Flag. Outside Davis. Turner with a rebound. The Bucks leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Irving against MP. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
For 3. Irving outside. Thompson! Misses the 3.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Stolen by Gafford. Here's Flag. Antetokounmpo covering. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Irving. Flag fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. MP scanning the floor. He's off from 3. Mavericks trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
MP cashes in from 18.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Oh, it misses. Here's Milwaukee. Right now on a 9-0 run. Now Turner. Here's MP. Now Antetokounmpo. MP! And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win. And I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MP.
I mean, yeah, it's fun, but I can get buckets on my own in my driveway. You play on a team because you want to achieve something greater than personal glory, you know? Don't get me wrong. I want the personal glory too, but winning as a team is the entire point.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.
I've been waiting for a chance to go up against Cooper Flagg since, heck, before I got my learner's permit. Because all I heard for years is how good this kid is from Maine and how I can't hold a candle to him. Well, Zan, what can they say now? Let's go. Talk louder, Vermont owns Maine. We own them.
I didn't realize these New England rivalries were so heated.
Oh, yeah. Like Bennington versus Bowdoin. The Green Mountain State always reigns supreme.
from Grand Canyon, man.
Yeah. Tuesday.